Yeah. So basically, I get into this practical stuff for you now. Just quickly look at this. The you able to hear me? I hope I'm clear.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Just a moment. Okay, so a couple of things quickly. I just want to give like what sort of analytical rules that you need to follow, right? As far as the Sentinel is concerned.
Yeah.
Any idea on that analytical rules?
So far, like I know is as
Mhm.
yesterday while I was making this analytical rule, I come to
Right.
understand about, I guess, whenever we get any kind of incident, if that incident
Mhm.
align with the analytical rule that we have created, then that comes in
Absolutely.
our Sentinel as an incident. Basically, this is the
Right.
rule
You
we
see
have
the
set up.
screen? Absolutely. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. We do that. We're going to do that actually. You see here a schedule rule we will be working on, and also the near real time rules. I'm going to give you exposure on both of these things actually, right?
Mm-mm-mm.
Like you see this, right? So limit for 50
Right.
nrt rule for workspace, right? So we do this. So basically what's the different and how do you differentiate this is, if you look at, right, this is the environment where do the analytical rules. For example, you see here fusion correlates multiple signals from various. Why I'm saying this is because we're going to do this. Okay, even in
Mm-mm.
your real time you will be performing based on the customer's requirement. This is something which will uh, be always important for you. So Microsoft 365 Defender and more. Like you might come across a Defender Cloud, a Defender for Cloud, and Defender for IoT, and there can be only a fusion rule for workspace. Okay.
Mm.
Sentinel currently uses 30 days historical data. You know that, right? To train fusion engines, machine learning, and algorithms, ML. Here, this is how it at the moment, right?
Mm.
Behavior analytics rule. This is the fun. This is the rule that we have, which we are going to implement now. I'm just giving an idea here before we implement anything, right? So and this is actually user logs can be expected IP address and the geolocation for both either expected to be seen in the last 30 days. You know that, right? So we could go for the 30 days of logs collection, right? Am I mean, you're just trying to see this, right? You'll get it. You get the idea. Okay.
Yeah.
So anomaly rules also we have, okay, which will be coming across with respect to anomaly for any kind of sentinel sort of things, right? So anomaly is something which you come across all the time. Right? So we do this also in our lab as a practical demo session, right? So this is what I can say, and then so just to make you more understand here. So what I'm going to do is Azure Sentinel is basically a place where you need to understand a couple of things, right? What are they? What are they? As I just mentioned, right?
Mm.
This
Yeah.
Sentinel with respect to Azure, right? So anomaly is analytical thing that you will be doing it practically in our sessions as well. We perform that as well. So let me just share it again here. So look at this. I just spoke about this anomaly, right? So you know how to work on the dashboard sort of thing. This is an overview which I just saw in your screen sometime back. Sentinel,
Yes.
right? So
Right.
this one, you can create a scheduler query in the Microsoft Sentinel. Look at this. I'm going to do some sort of small demo. A scheduled query rule in Microsoft Sentinel. How to create that? Okay. Create a scheduled query rule in our Sentinel basically. So see, this basically comes with kind of a requirement, right? So look at here. You can see configurations that we're going to select here to analytics. See here,
Okay.
analytics,
Yep.
right? And this is going to be click here, click the button, click this button, and then from the drop down you're going to schedule the query. A new schedule query rule windows pops up here. This is the window. So I'm going to call the schedule query rule now here, and you can leave the description blank actually. Okay, so this is the
Okay.
process that which is the demo. And severity you can mention. I'm going to do the medium here, severity, and look at the tactic here. Okay, to change this again, we're going to change this and cover the uh, next thing in the next session. I mean, in the next uh, set of things that we do. So this is how I add the query here, and type of audit that I'm gonna schedule it with respect to auditable uh, uh, Sentinel. Going to say the question, and I'm going to say equals, and I'll just say add user. Okay. Why I'm doing this? To add this user and pick up the Sentinel, so that you can pick up the Sentinel or entity mapping or custom details, alert details. Okay, don't worry, like we have logs query selection, because we'll cover it with that as well. Okay, going to change it from 5 hours, so scheduling the time here, and following the labs, and then you look up the data 5 hours to 5 minutes. Okay, same as lookup. And I'm going to do this. Okay, so I set the threshold as well, threshold 0, and it means you can change it automatically. This is one of the
Oh,
rig.
sorry,
Yes.
sorry. What
Yeah.
is that? Can you scroll up? No, alert grouping, I guess. I saw something
Yes.
like single and then after grouping. What
Yes.
is the difference of that?
Single, when you have the medium group of things, right? You do that for any other, validity. I'm going to show that. We'll do one more use case with different scenarios also. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So this is basically a practical thing which you do. Rule severity. Severities you might have come across with the severities point of view, right? So this is why now see what we do is here, particularly what I want to do is here, if you look at, right, one severity which we have done, right? The severities point of view, you need to create a rule for that. What kind of rule it is, we should be doing that, to create a rule, to understand the requirement, to know the Sentinel. See, create a Sentinel NRT or real time rule. NRT, have you come across NRT? NRT all near real time rule. This is also
Uh,
a practical
mm-mm.
stuff. This is also real time. We do, but like this there are multiple scenarios we learn within Sentinel. All this we are doing it practically to understand the process, to understand the method, to understand the process. Look at this. I go to analytics, just to continue what we have done some time back, right? Understand the configuration. To create this button, click on NRT. NRT is also one requirement. Create a new NRT rule. This is how you can create it. Wizard, and you go here, give the description. Always make sure you give the name, and severity goes medium, right? And here you need to give the technique, right? So like this, you need to work on the NRT rule. Another very
Mm-hmm.
important stuff that you do in Sentinel. You may, if you would have not come across so far, I'm sure you're going to learn this and you will be using it in future as well, as per the client requirement. This is the rule query you need to add. This is how you add a query here. All right. Microsoft Azure, you add a query. Look at here, entry mapping. You'll have custom details, alert details, and next setting, next incident settings. Then again, analytics rule wizard, create a new NRT rule. All I'm doing is
So
create. Mhm.
so we can create a automated response here as well. Like I saw
You
that
can,
tab.
you can absolutely. I'll show you that as well. We're gonna do that.
Mm.
You have that exposure always, that visibility to do that always. Yeah.
So what is the
When you
difference between this NRT and this? I guess I saw schedule something.
see NRT, that's what automation's point of view. Just highlighted something called automation, right?
Mhm.
So NRT is nothing but the whenever you're automating any kind of environment, right? Generally, you go with it,
Mhm.
and you also need to sometimes you have to create a fusion rule. Also, you might have come across, right? Fusion rule. So that
Sorry.
yeah.
What is this fusion rule?
Yeah, good question. Fusion rule is used in Microsoft Sentinel, okay, to create any kind of analytical things. Actually, if you want to, specifically create any configurations, all these things we are going to learn actually.
Okay.
Okay, these are all the things. So that's why since it is kind of a demo, right? I'll just show you the what fusion thing that I'm talking about here. If you see, I think, oh, it is not showing. Yeah, fusion thing basically for our understanding. If you look at here, buddy, I'm just giving you this specific requirement here, right? There you go. Fusion thing. Why do you need this? Good question. Or you see here. There you go. Rule temptation. Add file. Add filter. You have rule.
Mhm.
Quick here. There you go. You have fusion. You need to apply. Okay. This will give you clear configuration picture here. See why I'm doing this. You'll be able to get this. Analytical rule wizard.
Okay.
You come here. Okay. So
Configure.
here, yeah. Couple of things. I mean, it is all new to you, maybe, right? We learn a lot of new things here. You may not.
Yeah, but I did not
You
understand
wouldn't.
this fusion thing.
Mm.
Is it a fuser of like multiple things or anything like that?
Create a multiple things when with respect to configuration. I'll give you a fusion thing, right? Fusion rule, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, one thing I just want to clear it here. Fusion rules. When do we use is okay. See here. Maybe if it helps, if you can make a note. Fusion rule. Very important.
Yeah, I'm ready to make note.
Yes. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Wait. Why it's not showing? Yeah, it's here. Yeah. So see, fusion rule.
Uh,
Can you see my screen?
no, not yet.
Oh, is it? Oh my God. Let me just share it again. Yeah, there you go. Fusion rule. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see the paint.
Yeah. Basically, fusion rule is a ML based correlation engine. It's a search engine kind of thing. ML based, which is a ML based. Okay. engine. This is the main concept here. So basically what it does is it combines multiple alerts events from different sources. That is the main motto of this. It combines it combines multiple combines multiple alerts, okay, alerts or events also, you can say alerts events from, I think you mentioned this rightly,
Mm, yeah.
different sources. This is something new that we are learning. It also detects the complex attacks. Got it? Attacks like, for example, multi-stage attacks you have, right? APT, that are hard to catch with a single rule.
Mm,
Okay, so this is how it works. So basically, in Fusion rule, how it works for us to understand how it works is, I mean, it collects the alerts from multiple sources. Like, for example, Defender for endpoint. Okay, it collects the multi collects the alerts from multiple sources. Okay, likewise I can say, like, Defender for endpoint, Defender for identity, cloud apps, analytical rules, like for example it uses ML2 and a correlation, correlated activities, identify any suspicious patterns like that. Got it, buddy?
yes. I mean,
Okay, this is a more exposure on Fusion rule. I hope you see. Just try getting the idea. I am in our sessions, as the sessions progress, I'll give you more information on that in hands, like practically as well.
yep, sounds good.
Yeah. So this is something, since you asked, this is a Fusion rule, right? So now, like this, this has been pretty much important with respect to Azure Sentinel activities that we've been performing, right? And similarly, as I just mentioned, ML behavior analytics, like for example, machine learning, you know how important ML these days, right? ML and Python, with respect to artificial intelligence, right? So so that is also where uh, will be coming into our scenario here. Let me just give you more exposure on that as well. So we just spoken about this thing, right? So if you look at here, Sentinel, can you see my screen, bro?
Yeah, I can see your Sentinel screen.
Yes, yes. So now if it's a rule uh, template, right? You add here, you go to rule, after Fusion you have ML. Similarly, ML behavior, this is another scenario. This is where you understand entire concept here, right? So there you go. You can add here, create a new ML behavior analytics. I'm going to do one after the other so that you understand it better. Make sense? You're able to get what we're discussing now,
Right.
right? So there you go. I'm going to add this as well. How to add deploy or analytics? We are seeing the RDP deployment, or uh, similarly the Fusion thing that we have done some time back. This is how we work on multiple things like this. We're going to learn. There you go. A wizard. You're adding the rule wizard here, and then I create ML behavior analytics rule. Okay, new ML behavioral analytic rule. So like this is a new rule which has been added, and similarly you can create rules based on your requirement with respect to Sentinel. This is why Sentinel is very much useful in the industry.
Mm.
All right, buddy. So like this. So now, why do we use this RDP? Any idea what is RDP, and where this can be used in our real-time environment?
Normally we used to I guess access the servers in
Mm-hmm,
our, like
mm-hmm.
in IT support. We normally, if
Perfect.
we have got on-premises file server or something, we
Yes,
do
yes.
RDP.
Perfect. Now, one important thing, let's quickly look at that. Since you highlighted how to create a automation rule, I'm going to do that now. Automation rule, which is pretty much important, and these days everything is automated with respect to the reports that we generate, right? Everything. So basically, the automation rule. If you look at here, do you see the Sentinel automation? There's something called Sentinel automation, right? So how do we do that? Let's understand how to select this and create an automation drop down from a drop down here. Click here, go there, and give the new user added. Just follow me what I'm doing with respect to this automation rule.
Yeah.
You can ask me any question if you have, no worries. There you go. I'm just doing this for you. Uh,
Like, is this the video or what is this?
no, I have it environment set up actually. We
Okay.
are going to do this. We are going to do environmental setup. Once you set up, we do the same thing. In our setup as well. I'm going to add this here. Okay, so have you ever come across with automation, creating an automation rule or something? Did you ever work on that?
No, not really.
No worries. Okay, let's quickly do this automation. All these, when you have a setup of Azure, one after the other, this can be done. Automation, we have added a new this thing, going to have it this. I'm going to add the automation stuff here. User automated user. This is under the basics, and you give the display name as well.
Why are we creating this user?
This is a user for an automation. See here, RCI works for the specific automation requirement, automation user. To define the automation requirement, we're creating this user. Creation of user is important for a configuration rule or any specific thing.
Um,
Incident. There you go. I think you have a multiple tabs. See, why do we raise incident? Any idea? Why do we raise incident? Let me not if you're not understanding. Why do we raise any incident? Any idea?
why do we raise incident?
Yes.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, like, definitely, like, incident means something
Mm-hmm.
that is unnormal. That is something like opposite to our security.
Mm-hmm.
So to see whether it is some kind of threat or anything, we try to, I guess, see that
Mm-hmm.
incident.
Yeah, so that's absolutely what we do with respect to our SIM. There is something called SIEM, Security Information and Event Management. That is where Sentinel comes in, right? So Sentinel is one of the very I mean, majorly used software to address any kind of alerts, reports, or any suspicious dashboard creations. The incidents we raise to track any kind of alert that comes in. So this is how we do it. Okay. So I automation thing, I don't want to make you confused, so that's why I just want I'm not just doing it at this moment. So any other specific thing that you're looking for, because this is how we're going to do our sessions. Okay, each and every scenario completely practical stuff we're going to see. If you still want, I can work on the automation thing. I just feel that if you're not understanding, there's no point. I want to take it from the beginning so that you understand. Couple of things I have shown you with respect to the practical demo.
Right. What is this like?
Mhm.
Workbooks, or I guess I don't remember what was that exactly. Um. Like, what are the things I need to know? Like you have already seen my
Mhm.
setup,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
From there now, what are the things we have to learn? Like you showed me like automation, right?
Right, right. Mm.
Um, you showed me that.
Mm.
Um,
Mm.
and what is the like what kind of things this SOC does normally now after having this rule? Um,
Mhm.
playbook, yes, playbook, something called playbook. I
Mm.
have heard
Mm.
about
Yes,
that.
yes,
What is
yes.
this playbook and how do we use in this the Sentinel? The one if I want to create any playbook, how can I do that?
Okay, good question. So basically, what is playbook? That is, we should understand first. Okay, so
Mm-hmm,
playbooks. Okay, let me give you this way. What is playbook first of all? Playbook is to build Azure Logic apps. Playbook is built to use the any apps, Azure Logic apps, and it is used to automate the security operations.
mm-hmm,
Okay, so here, as you asked me, like what SOC team does is, these playbooks helps the SOC team to respond faster to the threats.
mm-hmm,
Playbooks will help the SOC team to respond faster to the threats, and then it will also help to reduce the manual work. You don't need to
mm-hmm,
do anything manually if you have a playbook around, right? And playbooks also helps the SOC team to standardize the incident handling. You can have a standardized procedure with respect to incident handling. Playbook is nothing but it's a procedure, I can say, that you follow for the particular project, right? So simple definition, I can say a playbook is a sentinel, like it's an automated workflow that runs predefined actions when a security alert or incident occurs.
mm-hmm. Can you help me to set up that in my tenant?
Yes,
Like,
yes,
if you can
we
guide
can.
me.
Yeah, yeah, we will do that as well. Okay, so along with that is what all things that you should know. You asked me the questions, right? um, so I think you have some setup already, uh, and some of them we are going to learn, I said, right? So like what majorly needed for a SOC, for any Azure Sentinel resource is core things. I'll tell you some of the basics of Microsoft Sentinel, like SIM, SOR. You have, right? How Microsoft Sentinel works. You should know that architecture, which is very important. I think you have the idea, like what is data, what is analytics, how incidents works, what is a response. Okay, so you should know this, and also you should know about data connectors. Very important,
Mm-hmm,
like connectors. You have Azure AD, right? Windows logs, firewall, network devices, right? So these sort of things you should know with respect to data connectors. Once you get the idea, once you are good with data connectors, then go to the log analytics.
Mm-mm.
You must learn like KOL, KQL, right? Log analytics. You need to understand the log analytics workspace, right? How filtering the log, searching the threads. Okay, so this is the next step for you, and then you come to the analytics rules, where you use a schedule rule, what is a fusion rule, ML based rules. Okay, all these follows one after the other, step by step process that I'm highlighting here. Okay, after analytic rules, you come up with incident investigation. What are the alerts, investigations, right? Incident investigation graph. You come up with all these things. What is user IP host and everything, and then workbooks. You asked me workbooks as well. This is where workbooks are nothing but a dashboard kind of a thing. Okay, workbook is a dashboard kind of a thing where you visualize the logs, create charts, reports, monitoring the dashboards. You do that. And playbooks, very important. Playbook, another word you can say automation. Playbook is nothing but an automation. Okay, this you
Mm.
use to build the as I told you, right? Azure logic apps. If you want, you can use this to build the apps and
What is this
automate rest.
Azure Logic apps?
Logic apps,
Never.
yes. See, yeah, Azure Logic apps, basically, whenever you work on this, right? Whenever you work on, uh, okay, whenever you work on any specific environment, okay, Azure Logic app is nothing but that specific app. Like, for example, uh, I would say simply Azure Logic app is a tool that helps you to automate tasks and connect different applications without writing much code.
Mm.
Got it? So Azure Logic App is something you don't need to write a much code. Okay. Without writing that code, Azure Logic App is a tool that helps you to automate tasks and connect different applications without writing a code.
Mm. Can you give me
Okay.
one example of this? Like
Yeah.
in real life, like how can we use it?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. You need an example. Okay. So basically, example, I would say in the Azure Sentinel itself, right? I would say security alert automation. You can do the security alerts automation. How do you do that? For example, logic app workflow, right? For you need to get the incident details, username, IP address, location, and then you go to IP, send the Teams message, virtual flow. You will have a flow. Another sample, example you can say. So when a Sentinel alert is triggered, right, Azure Logic app automatically send alert and blocks the threats without human intervention. This is the best example, I would say, a real time example. Okay, one line if we want to put it this example, when a
Mm-hmm.
Sentinel alert is triggered. Okay, when a Sentinel alert is triggered, Azure Logic apps automatically send alerts and block the threat without human intervention. Obviously, this will help the resource, right? Reduce the resource cost and everything. So this is how it helps. That is
Mm.
why these apps are very much useful, and they are used in majority of the works that the clients that are looking for. Okay, so sample definition that way, and you can learn. So like this, we're gonna have a lot of new things, bro, in our program. Okay, so any other thing you want to know? I hope
If you can like,
couple of
mm,
yeah, please
yeah,
please
if
tell
you
me.
can like help me to set up certain things in my Sentinel, then that would be great. Like the one I
Yes,
showed
yes,
you over here.
yeah, we will do that. We will that as well. Okay, probably in the next session we will do that.
In this session, can you help me with anything like this, like anything? Because today I haven't done anything right
Okay,
here. Either like workbook or probably I don't know, like playbook or anything.
okay, okay. Playbook. Yeah, we can do that. Not a problem.
Yeah, if you can guide me and like if we can set up in mine. That would be great.
Okay, we can do that. No worries. So, okay, search for Sentinel in the search bar. Search for Sentinel. Well, we are setting up the playbook. Let's do that. How to create a playbook in Sentinel? Okay,
Right. Yeah.
so we are doing that. In Azure Sentinel portal, search for Microsoft Sentinel.
Yep.
Yeah, and then select your workspace. We need to select our
Yep.
workspace. Okay, select the workspace, and then now we go to we have automation, right? So go to playbooks. You have playbooks
Where
somewhere.
is that playbooks?
It should be here.
Mm,
Step 2 to go to playbooks.
where is it?
In automation, go to automation. You have playbooks there.
Okay,
Do you see
automation.
automation? Hmm.
Yeah, I can see automation. I have clicked on it.
Uh,
I don't know why
automation.
this is running a bit slow.
Yeah,
Like in company, what are the some of the like top five playbooks that they use?
I'll tell you that. Let's create the playbook.
Yeah, I don't know why it's taking a lot of time.
Okay. So in
Sorry, my
automation, you
bad.
will have
It's
playbooks. Yeah, no problem. No problem.
let me see if I can open in another browser. I
Mhm.
don't know. This browser is giving problem from
Yeah, no
Chrome.
problem. Please do that.
I don't know. It's giving some. It's loading. Can you show me on your workspace because I'm not able to like click on this
No, you can
automation.
do it on your workspace. My workspace, I just logged off. So it's the same process that we do.
Mm, I don't know why it's just loading. Just give me a second, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, if you want, I will give you the procedure. You can try whenever you get some time, and you can come up with
Yeah,
questions. I'll help you.
yeah, yeah. You can send me that procedure.
I will do that.
It's just taking a time.
Yeah, because step by step process you will have. I'll share the procedure with you. You can follow that. You do that, and you can come up with any doubts in the next session. Otherwise, if you want to do, I'm fine.
Mm, suddenly my device is lagging too much. Okay, I got an idea by the way.
Yeah.
Mm. Azure portal.azure.com.
Otherwise, I'll quickly give you steps you can make a note if it is okay with you. You can try practically whenever you get some time.
Yes, sure. Like if I can do anything practically today, that would be great. Just small thing.
Yeah, yeah,
on my
I'm
Gmail.
fine.
Let me just try to log in last one more time.
Yes, yes. Okay. Let me know once you're able to log in. We will do that.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I
How's your
don't know
day so
why
far?
it's not
No problem. No
opening.
problem.
Can we do one thing, like insist of that? Can we look onto workbooks, because it is loading for me, but I don't know, for some reason this automation is not loading at all. My bad.
Okay.
I'm just let me simply. That's strange. Like something is not opening and something is opening. That should not happen, right? Normally.
Yeah. Right.
Mm. Anyways, that's fine. I guess we can go with this one. Can you see my screen now? Yes, I'm in this space now.
Oh, no, I can't
Um.
see your screen.
Okay. I guess now you should be able to. Yeah, I'm in this books. What is this workbooks? Now, normally, what we do?
To create any set of configurations, we do that.
Mm, like.
Let me do that. Create workspace. Like, see, for have you opened your workspace here? Go to in the portal.
Yeah. Where should I go?
You have threat management there, right? Threat management in Azure portal. Threat
Mm-hmm.
management.
Threat management. Shall I go to the home page and navigate from there?
Yeah, yeah, you can do that.
Uh, I guess. I guess I'm already here. Like, I guess threat management. Yeah, I can see that.
Mm. In threat management, you will have workbooks.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in on that. Yeah.
Select the template there. You have a template, right? Like security insights.
Yes, I can see 15 templates. Uh, I cannot click over there. I can see 15. Can you
Okay,
see
you
my screen?
don't have the access to this because you need to have the privilege access. How did you log in? Is it your organizations or your?
No, my
Uh,
personal domain.
you
But
need to have
I can
access.
see this workbook. I'm the global admin.
You need to have permissions to create templates here.
Hmm. So can't do this.
If you have permissions, you can do that. So when you
I'm a global administrator.
open, like for example, when you open the template, right, you need to give the. I mean, you basically select any template there. You can click on save. Then you can create the workspace from that scratch actually.
From this page, what should I do?
You don't have access, I said.
Okay.
Right.
Uh, oh, looks like, okay. Do I, okay, something. Okay, looks like the template was here.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like, what is this? So I have the access right now, or what is it? I can click on template. I was clicking on the top. I was like, cool. I was just okay. I have clicked on templates.
Select the template there, like any security template you have, right?
Uh, okay, I have got a lot of templates here. Which one do you want me to select?
You can select anything, no specific one.
Okay,
Security
let me
insights. Yeah.
select identity and access. Yep, I have selected that now.
You click on save.
Save. Okay. Yes. Yep. Done.
Yeah, that's how you create it. In case you want any, if you want to do any modifications or if you want to edit anything, you can open it and customize that.
How this will work in a real world?
It is the
Like,
same in the real world. It is how it works. Whenever you have configuration added, this will be this workspace will help you to add any kind of components. You can add the query to it. You can add the log source step by step, and you can add the visualization to it.
okay, wait. I have no idea what you are
Hmm.
talking about. How can I know the things now
In the
from
first
here?
session, you cannot become an expert in everything, buddy. Okay, so this is a demo, right? I am going to take you through each and everything. If you want to do where you do not have access, you can't do it.
Hmm.
Okay, so I am going to teach you everything. This is not the first and last session.
Yep.
Yeah. So, mm, 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 what are the scenarios? How do we do that? How do you create it? Everything I'm going to tell slowly, one after the other. One session, you learn this. Second session, you learn next topic. So, why are you so
Hmm.
excited to do everything in the same session? I don't understand.
No, no. I was just like my
Hmm.
Sentinel. We haven't done anything
You
today,
have
right?
everything. We have done it. You have the access for all these things. What we do is we need to first create a workspace and then come step by step. It's like you are watching the movie after the interval and confused who's hero and who's the villain, right? So for to do this, we need to come from the scratch. So I directly, if you want to create, I can tell you, no problem. You are struggling to create it because you have no idea what Azure Sentinel works. Right? Similarly, if you come one by one step, it is easy for you to navigate anywhere. I can tell you, I have no problem. I can sit for another 1 hour. I can guide you how to create workspace. In the second step, you need to go to workspace and add the component. You need to write the query. You need to do everything. So we will do it in the next session, step by step. Because I want do it from ABC. I don't directly jump in between to Z or something. Any other thing you're looking for? Anything where you need practical exposure? I'll help you. No problem.
No, I guess that should be all good for today.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you so much for your help. I guess in the following class we'll be doing from scratch, and that
we are doing
time it will make
everything.
more sense, right?